Welcome back to another story behind viral internet personalities. Today, we're talking about Benjamin Rich, better known as Bald and Bankrupt. From exploring dangerous, offbeat places to facing serious accusations, his journey has been nothing short of wild. Let's dig up what's true, what's exaggerated, and what might still be hidden. Born on July 1st, 1974, Benjamin Rich is a British YouTuber with Irish and Polish roots. His fascination with Soviet culture started in the 90s when he spent 2 months in Moscow. Life wasn't always smooth for him. He had a failed business in the UK and filed for bankruptcy, which inspired his channel's name, Bald for his shaved head and Bankrupt for his financial struggles. In 2018, encouraged by his friend Harold Balder, Rich started his YouTube channel. His videos focused on exploring unusual and often overlooked places, especially in post-Soviet countries. His storytelling style, combined with his fluency in Russian, made his content stand out. Today, with over 4 million subscribers and 637 million views, he's one of YouTube's most unique travel vloggers. Rich doesn't just visit famous landmarks or luxury destinations. Instead, he chooses abandoned towns, Soviet-era relics, and dangerous regions. His love for post-Soviet countries like Belarus, Ukraine, and Kazakhstan sets him apart. He started his journey in India, exploring its culture, history, and daily life. During his time there, he even opened a small hotel. However, his travels aren't without challenges. From cultural misunderstandings to risky adventures, his journey is always unpredictable. One of the most talked about controversies involved a train ride in Chechnya. Rich jokingly referred to a woman as a chick, which didn't sit well with locals. Authorities stepped in, and he was forced to apologize publicly. While his fans brushed it off as a misunderstanding, others criticized him for being disrespectful. In 2022, Rich decided to visit the abandoned Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan, a restricted Soviet-era spaceport. Alongside an urban explorer, he sneaked into the area to see the Buran, a Soviet space shuttle. However, authorities caught him and detained him briefly. Though he was released after paying a fine, the incident stirred debates about whether his actions were brave or irresponsible. Rich's love for Russia took a serious hit when he openly criticized the country's invasion of Ukraine and its leadership. This led to his detention and eventual expulsion from Russia. In his video titled "The Journey is Over," he addressed these issues and confirmed he was banned from returning to the country. This marked a turning point in his career, as his access to the post-Soviet world, a key part of his identity, was now limited. While all this was happening, Reddit became a hub for accusations against Rich. A subreddit with over 12,000 members started discussing his alleged past. Users claimed he and Harold Balder were pickup artists who exploited women during their travels. One of the earliest red flags was his video titled "I Love India's Policewomen," where viewers found his behavior towards women unsettling. Digging deeper, Reddit users found links between Rich and an online alias, Vorkuta. Posts under this name described questionable behavior, including financial fraud and exploitative relationships. The connection was further strengthened by matching details: height, appearance, background, and a Belarusian ex-wife. These allegations raised questions about how much of his past Rich has hidden. In 2024, Rich released a video titled "I Visited India So You Don't Have To," which reignited debates. He highlighted issues like scams and unhygienic conditions, calling India the most frustrating place to travel. While some viewers appreciated his honesty, others accused him of stereotyping and insensitivity. His actions, like using hand sanitizer after handshakes, drew criticism for being disrespectful. Despite the backlash, Rich has maintained his unapologetic style. Supporters argue that he's simply being real, while critics see him as someone exploiting controversy for views. From bankruptcy in the UK to becoming a global YouTube sensation, Benjamin Rich's story is as dramatic as the places he visits. But it also raises questions. Is he a fearless adventurer, or someone who pushes boundaries without thinking of the consequences? Does his content genuinely celebrate the cultures he visits, or is it just a way to create buzz? Whatever your opinion, one thing is clear: Bald and Bankrupt knows how to keep people talking. What do you think about his story? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more stories like this one.